Cat! How is everyone? Hi everyone, first of all. How is everyone? Second of all. This is my webcam. I just have a cocktail in it. Hi everybody! That was Olive. You like my mug?
Who are you?
Who are you? Zoom virus. Thank you for the sub. What am I drinking? It's coffee. Oh my god, Olive. You're reading Catcher in the Rye. I was obsessed with that book for a very long time. We do stream from different computers when we solo stream. Jacob's back there. That's the computer that we usually stream from for it together. There's Jacob. That's Mr. Jacob. Everyone says hi. Guys, we're back in Interrogation. I hope no one's tired of the show. Game yet. Cause I'm still having a good time. It's investigative. Yeah, it touches on some touchy subjects, but this is gonna happen. Lasagna for Ladies is continuing their gift sub. Thank you very much. You never tire of justice. Taking some Tylenol because I am a congested baby today and everything feels bad. Thank you for the compliments on the mug. Jacob's parents got it for us as a little gift for my birthday. I'm glad the people are still liking this game. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Miss Disco extended their tier 1 subscription to June. Thank you very much. Which cat is what? Okay. This one. That one's Olive. This one's Joy. Olive has got it just on one eye. That little white thing. Joy's got it on both. Joy's also darker and smaller. AJ from Canada, thank you very much for the sub. Guys, the game. Let's talk about the game. What has happened so far? So there was like a terrorist group that focuses on individuals' rights? I think? I'm not really sure. Anyway, they've been blowing stuff up. They kind of, recruit.
Who are you?
Oh, Knight and B. Thank you for gifting 3 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much.
Who are you?
What else happened? There's been lots of people involved, a priest, a whatever. They're all meeting up in an animal hotline.
Who are you?
The Liberation Front. Libaloo! Gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. What else happened? There was like a hostage situation. We saved the hostages and one of the hostage takers. We saved both of them actually. They're recruiting people on a animals care website chat thing. Shaving a haircut. Thank you for that compliment. We do just kind of play whatever. We want to have fun with it. That's why we're here. And we're bringing everyone along. And also, you know, it's the only money we're getting right now. I think that's it. I mean, there, you know, I did a very general overview. If you're new to the game, the way that this game works is that we interview people. We interrogate people, rather. We have a series of questions. We try to lead them. There's mechanics like how much they trust us by looking at their pupil dilation. We look at their heart rate to see if they're scared. Then sometimes we can flip between several people we're interviewing. Liberation functions in pairs. Yes, thank you, chat. And then in between each, like, case, we have our team, our specialist team, that goes out and does stuff, like gathers information or, you know, stuff like that. Then we have ratings with, like, the press and the authority and the people and whatever. But yeah. Blink Terra, welcome and thank you. I need to move this over so I can see my feed. Just so I don't miss anyone.
Who are you?
Well, I think that's it. Hex Lucy, subscribed, thank you. Also, Magical Bonbon, subscribed, thank you. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's get into the game. I can't do Animal Crossing streams by myself because every time I play Animal Crossing now I get sleepy. And then I go to sleep and I take a nap. Gotta move this over a little bit. That's a little bit better. Don't mind the big box in the fireplace.
Who are you?
It's an air conditioner. We have to buy an air conditioner. We just moved into this apartment. It's our first year in our apartment. G'night, Quez. G New York Quez. I'm sorry. Also, thank you for the sub. Why am I burning an air conditioner? Oh, because it's in the fireplace. Cat just likes to play with it in that spot. Also, we don't have the little, like, mount to put in on the window safely yet, and we don't risk it, so. Let's get into the game. I'm really enjoying this game. I hope everyone else is too.
Who are you?
What's happening? No kings, only destinies. Christine draws, gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Alright. Police department, supervision, whatever. Following leads from previous task force interrogations and confessions, we managed to track down and obtain evidence incriminating what we believe to be 3 high-level Liberation Front members. All of them have various connections to past bombings and already have been arrested, pending trial. I should also say, as always, you're right, game cam. I always forget. I should say, as always, that if you have a hard time sitting through like an episode of Law and Order or something, maybe this isn't the stream for you today. That's fine. We'll see you next time. It's just, you know, there's a lot of they touch on some touchy subjects. So I understand if you gotta go. All right. All right. Bonjour, mon abine. It's a very funny name. Helen Koufos is a deaf recruiter of the front. Oh, good. We're hitting all fronts here on the Liberation Front. It does so much better than so many other places, though. Let's be real. Anton Roscoe has provided logistical support in bomb delivery. Linda Bailey has stored and assembled the explosives. None of them deny their involvement with the Liberation Front, but have been uncooperative beyond that. They are sure to prove difficult subjects, as they have nothing to lose at this point and no real reason to divulge any information. A confession will not be needed to be extracted this time, but these terrorists are sure to be connected with other front members or have information about its future targets. We have a unique opportunity. What you manage to extract from them now might be crucial in finding and finally unraveling their entire organization. I hope not, because then this will be a short stream and I have no backups. Let's look at our suspects here. What is this photo here? What is this? Oh my god, if you blur your eyes for a second, she looks like a cryptid. This game does like to tiptoe into everything controversial. Zappy Child. Thank you for the sub. Alright. Helen Koufos. Again, complexion, type 1. What does that mean? She does have pretty swole arms. I haven't been able to work out in a while, unfortunately. Moist Sun. Got a secret sleepover shirt in the mail. Thank you very much for the support. I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoy mine, obviously. I like living this thing. It's so comfy. Go TeePublic, man. I had another idea for a merch shirt this morning. I woke up and I was just like, idea. Anyway. Helen Koufos has been on our surveillance list for quite some time. She's active in numerous Liberation Front chat rooms and forum boards that we have managed to infiltrate. She works as a wellness instructor organizing outdoor retreats where she teaches yoga and mental relaxation techniques. Koufos is a paying member of the Our Small Animal Friends organization and has participated in protests organized by Future is Female and a lifetime voter of the Green Party. Okay, but where's the problem? I like her so far. Apart from the Moida. She has been linked to Cassandra Higgs as her close friend and confidant. Correspondence between the two proves that Helen has recruited, motivated, Oxford comma is needed there, and aided Higgs in committing crimes for the Liberation Front. We have strong reason to believe this was just one for projects inside the terrorist organization. Koufos is deaf-mute, and she will be able to understand most of your questions through lip reading and will reply with the aid of an interpreter. Okay, this lady's dope, though. Can we just say? She is dope. She is dope. Love this lady. I just set off your Google Assistant. What's your Google Assistant's name? This lady's rad. Sorry. Can we get her to work on a police force or something? I don't know. Alright. This guy looks like someone. I can't think of who it is. Oh well. Anton Roscoe. He's 32. Oh my god, wait. In the 20s. Everyone in this game is in the 20s. This is the first dude who's like just outside of the 20s range. Anyway. Being rad and being bad are not mutually exclusive. That's true. You can be a rad bad. You're like, you're cool, I just wish you weren't doing the bad things you were doing. It sucks, but that's true. 29 is the Moida age. Alright. He does look like that dude. Anyway, Anton Droska. This guy definitely has, like, whatever. I'm going to say I probably run into him back in my dating app days. Anton Droska is a low-profile pornography studio owner. Oh, there we go. With a reputation for niche finished productions. Oh, good! Alright. Someone's got to make it, I guess. His studio has been involved in multiple lawsuits, with actresses claiming they have been underpaid and mistreated on set. Oh no! The person who should be making this stuff is not him. So far, Roscoe has reached settlement agreements in all cases. He is vocally anti-government and a staunch opposer of what he calls the progressive conspiracy of the left. He has a clean criminal record up to his involvement with the Liberation Front and the being mistreating and the underpaying people. By going through his studio files, we managed to track deliveries made to Father Adam's church. Oh no! Corroborating this with the priest's statement that he received the explosive materials, we have a strong reason to believe Anton Roscoe delivered the bomb. Father Adams confessed having planted. Yeah, we all went from like, okay, to, oh no. Does someone have a question about the channel? SSS, so, Eggs in the Wind made a very nice question, which is how do you support us? SSS is only run by me and Jacob. We get no support. It's just something that we do from our homes. It's not tied to anything. It's just a way for us to earn money to live on. Excuse me. Which again is the only way we're making money right now. So, all merch sales go to us. All subs and all bits go to us. So thank you very much. Anything that's SSS branded is just me and Jacob. Will not support anyone else. Not our old bosses. Not anyone on the team either. So thank you very much. Thank you for asking that question. It's very sweet. Okay. Okay. State of Arizona looked up what the skin complexion types mean.
Who are you?
It's something called the Fitzpatrick scale. 1 is pale, always burns, never tans. 2 is fair, usually burns, tans with difficulty. That's me. There is more, of course, but I ain't typing all that. State of Arizona, thank you for looking that up, and thank you for informing the chat and myself. I did not know that. Tanilla, thank you for subscribing. Let's get back to the game. Alright, we got our third suspect here. Linda Bailey is the widow of decorated General Tom Bailey. She is not currently employed. Oh, she's 46. We got someone who's in their 40s. She's not currently employed, and from what gathered, never has been. She dedicates herself fully to raising and educating her 3 sons. And it looks like her kitty cat. And the Loch Ness Monster, it seems like. Whatever. What if you never go out and see the sun? That's skin type 0. Bailey and her family live in a large country house on the outskirts of the city. Because of this apparently fulfilled life... What? Because of this apparently fulfilled life... What does that mean? Whatever, I gotta move on. I don't understand that sentence at all. Because of this apparently fulfilled life, it came as a surprise to our officers when the description Daniel Wilson gave us of the person who blackmailed him to place the mall bomb... This is a runoff sentence. Mall bomb ultimately led us to Bailey. Even more disturbing, the ensuing raid revealed not only the explosive material of the same caliber and type Wilson's bomb used, but also sufficient additional material to build several more explosives. Whoa, this lady's packing. While this clearly incriminates Linda Bailey, we have no indication where she intended to use the other explosives or why. Double Forte, that made me laugh. Paul Blart Mall Bomb. No. That's a dark funny joke. Joey's going bazonkers on the scratchy cat thingy. Yeah, I guess it must have been fulfilling. I don't know. It's a weird sentence. Anyway, let's get into it. So they all admitted to being in. So, like, Linda's like, yeah, the bombs are going to blow people up. Okay, so we don't have a time limit. She's -1. Oh, that's right. So last time we bought that thing. It's like, the observer thing. So does -1... But what do these numbers mean? Like, I know what this means, but what do the numbers mean? Whatever. Anyway. No. Alright, so we have... this game lets you play however you want. If you've never been to this game stream before, lets you play however you want. You have dialogue options. You don't have to choose them all. You can choose whichever one you want. Bigger numbers better? We can hope. Alright. She's got big hair. Alright. Interesting. You're probably the first deaf terrorist I've ever met. Not helpful. Greetings, Miss Koufos. I have a few questions for you, if you would be so kind as to indulge me. You're murderous trash, and I loathe to be in the same room as you. We're only talking because there are bigger fish to fry. Well, it's gonna be number 2. We're gonna go with a good option number 2. Oh, that's cool. They show her signing a little bit. That's nice. Alright. She greets you too. Alright. Greetings, Miss Koufos. I have a few questions if you'd like to indulge me. Alright. So our options here. Yeah, let's just insult her right off the bat. So what's your story? So let's talk about Cassandra and how you got her into trouble. What? How can you justify all the suffering you've caused? How did you go from yoga trainer to recruiter? We have 2 other friends of yours. Tell me about them. I'm gonna say, what's your story? What's your story, Mona Glory? She says there's nothing special to tell. I believe the eclectic array of interests you hold, Miss Koufos, is more than special. Oh, I'd say being a mass murdering piece of shit is a pretty fucking special if the secret twisted. Maybe not, but if you're an ordinary person, then it's even more important that I understand you. Let's do that. Let's do this one. Let's not yell at her. She says that's exactly the problem. The ordinary people have been made desperate enough to throw their lot in with the front. Why yoga? What do you mean by yoga? She asked you why you chose police work. I'm good at it's a calling. Let's just say that. I'm good at it, it's my calling. Let's do that. She says it's a shame you've chosen to use it in the service of the bad guys. I'm gonna talk to someone else for a second. She seems like she's gonna be a tough nut to crack. Alright. I like this effect that's happening on this dude's shirt. It's cool. Alright, so now we're talking to Anton Roscoe. It's -1 in both areas. And just let her be a cryptid. You make a good living, Mr. Roscoe. Why risk your successful business by associating with terrorists? Greetings, Mr. Roscoe. I have a few questions for you if you would be so kind as to indulge me. I feel like he's not going to respond well to that. Wow, trashy porn, exploitation, and terrorism. Trying to win the Asshole of the Century Award or something. Let's go with number 1. What do you feel? I hate our protagonist. Listen, our protagonist is whatever we choose to say. So this other stuff, we could choose to be an asshole, but we're not an asshole. So we're gonna be the first one. How about that? Alright. Everyone's cool with number 1? Let's do it. Yeah, I make good paper. Fucking kill me now. Joe's going bazonkers on her scratchy post again. Alright. Yeah, I make good paper, but you gotta change the world. That's where it's at. Oh no. Hi, Joy. I just tell you guys a moment that I had with Joy earlier today. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, she's playing with my sweatshirt. So before I was in the bedroom and I saw a little moth flying around and I didn't want to kill it, but I did want it to go away. So I called Joy by her name and she came sprinting. I said, Joy! She came sprinting. She ran into the room with a round. And she just stood there like, what? And just looking at me. And then I called her again and she came over and she was like looking at me like, what's going on? And then I pointed to the moth and she went, Rrr. And she saw it and her little ears just went, Rrr. And she went into full following it up mode. I think that moth's dead now. But it was so cute, so I like called her. I called her and she immediately responded because she knew I needed her. It was sweet. It was so cute to see her come running. Alright. Gotta change the world, that's where it's at. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Let's ask him about his story. How about that? I don't like moths in the apartment because they eat stuff. I don't want my clothes to get eaten. Self-made man, always looking for bigger things. I was a producer and director. Do you include political commentary in your art photography? Alright, both of these options suck. Let's be real. Yeah, Joy has a little bell on her collar. You know it. Glad you watch my stuff. Okay. Why pornography? Oh! She's under my chair playing with my sweatshirt. Which is, I'm sitting on my sweatshirt right now. I was made for porn and porn was made for me, man. It's an art form. Okay. What does your art express, Mr. Roscoe? Dissidence, you know, critique on how we're progressing into a castrated society ruled by feminazis and betas. Oh no! Oh no, Roscoe! I'm putting this guy in jail. For this line. Yes. I think we know all that we need to know about this band. We can just move on. Let's talk about the scandals that happened at your studio. Now that you've brought up the feminazis and betas. Sure, man. I could talk about them all day. I hate this man. I hate this man. I hate him. Ooh, mommy. Mamma mia. Here we go again. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so our options are... Whew. I just hate this guy. Alright. Let's talk about the scandals that happen around your studio. Sure, man. I could talk about them all day. So our two options are, still, it is a risky form of art. In today's political climate, it is so easy for those girls working for you to claim that you abused them. That could get him on our side, Whoa, raid! Zakoyama's raiding me. Thank you. We're talking to the world's worst man. Thank you to the Zakoyama raid group. The raiders. You've come in at a time where I just want to scream because of this character we're interviewing. This is very cool. Thank you so much. That's very exciting. That's very fun. From a scale of 1 to Mike Eagledick, how bad is this man? This man is, call me Mr. Eagledick. That is how bad this man is. He is Mr. Eagledick. Unfortunately. I feel like Mike Eagledick would find this man too much. That's how bad he is. Alright, let's continue. So either of these would be an interesting tactic. I feel like he's not going to respond well to number 2. I feel like he's just going to be like, well, feminazis, whatever, demanding, whatever. But the first one, I feel like, while I hate the sentiment, while I hate it, I feel like it might endear him to us. And then we might be able to get more information out of us, or out of him. People are saying 2, but I feel like he's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. What does everyone think? We're getting a lot of 2. I'm getting some 1s are coming in. I'm getting a lot of 1s now. Alright, let's appeal to his dumb brain. Yeah, that would have been an option if I had not chosen pacifist, rather. Alright, yeah, let's choose 1. Yeah, man, it's tough. Without hashtag politically oppressed artists, where would we be? I want to scream. I want to scream until I cannot scream anymore because I am dead. See, he trusts us a little bit more now. Well, it is weird of you to expect that people who work as porn stars have any decency, men and women alike. Oh, I hate that. What will happen to your studio now that you are behind bars? I hate that. Well, no, that's a legit question, but I feel like he'll just be very dismissive of it. Like, people carry on, whatever. So, still, tell me, what actually happened to that girl, Sarah? I feel like he's not really gonna... I feel like he would have to trust us more in order to be honest about this situation. Should we choose 2 or 3, chat? I feel like 3 might get the most info from him. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 3s. Alright. Ooh, you mean Deborah Dank? Oh my god. That's a wonderful name. You mean Deborah Dank? Look, I never went beyond what was written on the contract that she was so perfectly happy to sign, only 3 months before the whole thing blew up. Good luck, Helly. I don't know what I'm wishing Helly good luck on, because their message has been lost. Oh, there we go. AP test starts in 30. Good luck. You'll be fine. You can do this. Deborah Dank. Where did that come from? What? Oh, there she is. Joy went out to Jacob's lap. Deborah! Alright. Yeah, I'm rooting for Deborah. From the Double D Cups, man. I know, I'm a real genius. Got that chick on the front page of all major websites for 3 whole days because of that name alone, I'm telling you. You ever roll your eyes so hard that just everything hurts in your face? Because that's what happened. That's what happened to my face. Alright. We gotta talk about something. Well, let's ask about the studio, I guess. It will lose some of its personality and edge, but I'm confident it will survive. See, it's really nothing earned. Alright, let's talk about something else. We got 2 points of... No, we actually got 3 points, because we were on a -1, weren't we? Yeah, so he trusts us a little bit more, so we got that. Are you happy in your life, Anton? I'm living the life. Well, at least I was, till you grabbed me. Oh, that's right, this game was definitely written by British people. What does your family think of your arrest? They don't know, they're old. Friends, lover, did they know? Nah, man, I keep my business private. Do you have a meaningful relationship? Man, I don't need no shoulder to cry on. I'm okay being the master of my own fate. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright. I heard Cafe Frigi makes a wonderful espresso. Do you visit there often? So, Cafe Frigi was something that came up in our last playthrough, and it's where the members of the Liberation Front were meeting up. So, let's bring it up. Yeah, great espresso, sure. Ooh. Oh, see? We got his heart rate going a little bit by asking that question. Alright, let's talk about something else. Why does the Liberation Front do... What? Why does the Liberation Front do with these... What? Why does the Liberation Front do with these things? What? I'm gonna ask the what or why. Really brooding, man. Weakness is the new power. What? The dumb and the crippled are kings. Oh, God. And women are told to be men. What? The world needs to reward those with merit again. God. I'm so unhappy talking with this bad man. Sure, go ahead. What I respect about the Liberation Front is how you want to achieve a world in which nobody is allowed to be more powerful than another. More powerful disarmed. The Liberation Front is how you want to achieve a world finally ruled by the meritorious. I feel like he's going to agree with the meritorious. Because he doesn't want equality. He hates everyone except for himself. I mean, the fan is arrested and he's going to jail. So, rest assured, there's no way he's not going to jail. He's definitely MRA. So, I think I'm going to go with 3. What do you think? Because I feel like, again, he doesn't agree. I think he wants power, right? Because he keeps, like, shitting on everyone. I don't think he wants anyone to be disarmed. Yeah, it's definitely 3, right? Okay. Fuck yeah, man, you get it. Yeah, get your shitty opinions. Not like I approve, but I understand where you're head's at. Again, I don't approve. And I would never agree. But I'm reading you, as I guess what I'm saying. See, you trust us a little bit more. We went up a point. Yeah, hard spell. I definitely agree. Alright. Let's talk about something else. Do you know Gabriel Adams? Adams. Don't know. Don't think so. I've got all sorts of guys. I don't know any of their official names. Let's talk about the explosive materials you delivered. Which ones? I've placed all sorts. The ones to the church? Where'd you get them from? It wasn't that hard. Some of them you find in DIY stores. The rest I got off the dark web and through some connections. Nothing major there. So again, for anyone who's maybe new to this, the more that people trust us, the more that they'll open up to us, and the more honest they'll be with their answers, and the more, like, you know, the more they'll give up some answers that we're looking for. So the fact that we brought him from a -1 to a 0 and a 3, the 3 means that we got him to trust us pretty well, so he's going to be more honest with his answers. So, like, if we had asked this question before, he might have said, like, I'm telling you nothing. But now that he trusts us a bit, because we agreed with him, quote unquote, in his shitty opinions, that means that he thinks we're on his side, so he gives up more. Alright. -1, we think was bad. We're not sure what the numbers exactly mean. It seems like the higher the number, the bad. I mean, the higher the number, the better it is. Who gave you your orders? I mostly kind of do my own thing. The others aren't telling me you're the big boss like I think you are, so it must be that they are trying to hide you, pretending that you aren't the real leader. I don't know about that. Let's not answer that yet. Do you know what they were used in? One of the explosions downtown? I don't like either of those answers. You're able to disarm yours before it blew. Feels like, I don't know. K-Boss 39 of the Dark Order has subscribed to thank you. I feel like he's not going to care about this. Not right now, anyway, because he's not scared. It's not nothing, right? Let's talk about something else. Do you know how the explosives are made? Nah, chemistry was never my subject. So, you don't know how to make explosive. You don't know what the operation was. You were just delivered. You just delivered like a delivery boy. Ooh, he's a little scared. Hey, fuck you. I'm key to this whole operation. Now I'm gonna say this because we got him one more scared. So I guess we did like a little twisty on him. We said like, you're just a delivery boy, and he was like, no, I'm the real boss. And we're like, oh, you're the real boss? I believe that. So now he trusts us a little bit more. Yeah, well, that's what they've been instructed to do. This man's such an idiot. I wish people knew how dumb they were sometimes and try to not be so dumb. Alright. Maybe let's ask him this again. Let's talk to Linda. Linda. What sort of sicko are you, Bailey? So we haven't spoken to Linda Bailey yet. This will be our first interaction. What sort of sicko are you, Bailey? Do you cook bombs next to the pies for your kids? Like, what the fuck? Greetings, Mrs. Bailey. I have a few questions for you, if you'd be so kind as to indulge me. Greetings, Linda. Looking at your file, other than the terrorist thing, you sound like the perfect mom. I feel like I'm gonna go with number 2. Let's go with number 2. Linda. Please, go ahead. So she's at a -1. She's not scared of us whatsoever. In fact, she feels above us. But she does trust us kind of a bit. So what's your story? Just a mama bear. And is making the world better for your cubs part of being a mama bear? And is killing thousands of innocents key to being a mama bear? Ooh. This one's hard. Because it's like, if she really believes in this stuff, which I think she does, right? Unless she's being like... Unless she's not actually involved. But I don't know. Because I feel like if she really is in the thing, if we say this, she'll be like, hell yeah. But if she's not, then this will be like... This will close her out? So maybe we'll... I feel like this is the most amicable one. Bye, Red Ravens. Alright, people are saying two. Exactly. Okay. So, who's taking care of your kids now you're in jail? Ah, see, we got a 3. Because we showed concern for her kids because she's a mama bear. She's a mama bear. My parents. And certainly they will do a great job. They are so loving. Are they proud of their mom for being a terrorist? Did they know you were involved in the Liberation Front? Let's ask this one. No, they're too young to understand. But it was all for them. See, we're not being, like, attacking, and I think that's endearing her to us. Because now we just went up 1. What, you want your kids to live in a world in which they can be blown up by a maniac any minute? Or why do you say your involvement for the front... With the front was for your kids' sake. I feel like I'm gonna go with that one, because... I don't know. She seems to fully believe in it. And I don't want to attack her, because then she'll get on the defensive and not trust us anymore. Well, I want to ensure that they can live in a world in which they have control over their own lives. Oh, we got her at a 5. Already. This lady folded real fast. Are you happy in your life, Linda? I was, yes. My family makes me happy. I wonder what makes you happy. Chocolate covered pretzels. My kitties. Mr. Jacob, I guess. Being outside. Yeah. The family, stuff like that. Alright. I like having fun. That's what matters in life. I find joy in my work. It's good I can do. Putting filth like you in the dark pits where you deserve to rot away.
Who are you?
Chat does make me happy, yes. I put in the caveat of, I guess, because if I didn't... I think it would embarrass the poor boy. I find joy in my work and the good I can do. I guess that's nice, darling. Very condescending. What does your family think of your arrest? They're struggling to understand. Nothing much to understand. Their mom is a mass murderer. We'll try to get you some time with them after this. Let's get that and then just trust us a little bit more. Thank you. Yeah, see? So we're at like max trust right now. Alright. Your file says that you are unemployed. Are you only living off your late husband's veteran pension? Yes. It is enough for a decent life. I would prefer my boys living with love rather than in luxury. Okay. I was about to say you can have both, but as a kid I had love, not luxury. I was running cables through walls as a child. How did General Thompson die exactly? Colon cancer. That sucks. Gotta get that stuff checked. No? Can you get that? Yeah. What particular part of the military did your husband serve? He was a communications officer. He never led a unit, spent most of his career teaching at the local military academy. Sounds like she hates her husband a little bit. Your husband was an important person. Somebody you could have... who could have pushed for change, but didn't. How does that make you feel? At first it made me angry. Then I understood that he was part of a system that had to be brought down. Okay! We've hit it! It was just like, I want my sweet mama bear and I want everyone to die. We just like really spun into that. Oh, she definitely murdered her husband, that's for sure. Well, if he died of colon cancer, then she didn't murder him. What would the late General Thompson say about the murders you've committed? Honestly, he wouldn't understand. But he would know that I only did it for the sake of our children. Okay. Let's talk a bit about your kids. What are their names? George, Robert, and Ulysses. Ulysses! Oh god, Robert E. Lee, George Washington, Ulysses S. Grant. Okay. My husband always thought it would bear good luck to name them after great men. Okay, let's change it. It can be George from the Beatles. George Harrison. It could be Robert Pattinson and Ulysses Ulysses period. What age are they? George is 15, Robert is 12, and Ulysses is 7. All happy and healthy. George Foreman. George Harrison, Robert Pattinson, and Ulysses S. Grant walk into a bar. Alright. What is George like? George is a rather shy boy, but I think he spends a bit too much time playing computer games. I just hope this new girlfriend of his gets him out of the house more. Since he stopped doing karate, you barely see him out of his room. Because he has a mom that's willing to blow people up? What is Robert like? Robert is a bit of a menace. Hope it's just the age. Okay. What is Ulysses like? Ulysses is a wonderful boy, smart, energetic, with a warm heart. No mother could ever ask for a perfect son. I have a favorite. Yes, it's clearly Ulysses. George and Robert could go drown in a river. Do they like living in the countryside? Ulysses and Robert love it. I think George will soon get to the age at which he will start to hate it, but I do not know how to solve that. Homeschooling, public school, or private school? I'm going to be homeschool. None of them. It is important to offer a mixed education. A good public school with some private tutoring, key extracurricular activities, and a lot of help and love at home. And also some free time to allow them to discover their true selves. How do you have time for all that? What? Do you send your kids to school like only half the time? How does that work? Everyone's right. It's a public school. It is public school with a tutor? A tutor in sports? And a weekend? Alright. Is it true do mothers love all their children equally? In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. I guess it's hard to describe it. I have a favorite. It's quite clear. Alright. I heard that Cafe Freaky makes a wonderful espresso. Do you visit it often? No, not really. Caffeine is pretty bad for your body. This woman is boring. Who's Daniel Wilson? Who's Daniel Wilson? Is that the... Okay, surprise arrives in the description of Daniel Wilson gave us to the person who blackmailed him to place the mall bomb, ultimately led us to Bailey. Oh, okay. So why Daniel Wilson? Poor thing needed help with his mother, so I tried to help him. But he didn't help him, he blackmailed him. That would actually be my response. In exchange, he was to help you with the bomb to be with his mom. Two? Because this is what I actually want to say, but I feel like this is accusatory. She likes us plenty. That's true. I'm just worried that it's gonna go down. Fighter, okay. Well, I needed his help, but I was helping him in turn. What? Why does the Liberation Front do these things? The world has always belonged to the powerful, and that will never change. All we can do is weaken the powerful and take their control away. Is it killing Ellis that's wrong to you? Do not expect from the Liberation Front. What are we trying to gather from these people? Their motives? Well, no, but I would love to hear it. The most powerful disarmed. That's what she's been saying. Right? What I respect about the Liberation Front is how you want to achieve a world with the most powerful disarmed. Where nobody is allowed to have more power than another. Is that her? I can't decide if it's 2 or 3. Does she want everyone to have the same power? Or does she just want the powerful to be powerless? People are saying 2. Yeah, all these people believe that the organization is something that it's not. Go figure. So that we may determine our fate again. Good job, chat, because I was really torn on that. And she went up with a little trusty mark. Alright. We have 2 other friends of yours. Tell me about them. Anton and Helen, yes. Because she trusts us a lot. What can you tell me about Helen Koufos? Helen would work for us as a recruiter. She is one of my best acquisitions. She did so well. Mama lives in Cassandra too. Okay. Can you tell me anything about Anton Roscoe? We don't really trust him for doing anything more than deliveries. Oh, you don't trust this man? Oh, you don't trust this man? You don't trust this shitty man? Go figure. Helen is a cool name. Are we talking haiku in the chat? Hell yeah. Y'all. Season 3 of Haikyuu is just... Ooh. You think nothing gets better than the ending of Season 2? But Season 3... Season 3, I got emotional over nothing. Season 3 is just... Ooh, mommy, so good. Oh, you finished Season 3. Okay, yeah. Alright. So she doesn't really have anything for us. So, if she says that we didn't really trust them, right? So, can we bring that up? Tell me about your friends. What can you tell me about Linda Bailey? She's a good girl, does good work. Oh boy, he's acting like he's the boss. Let's talk more about the ladies. Okay. Let's talk some more about this life story of yours. Why haven't you done more with the front like you wanted, Anton? Look, man, all I actually ever did was make that one delivery for them. I'm just trying to see... Hella, did you just start Haikyuu? Because it's just a wonderful anime. Heartspell, I did listen to the last podcast on the left episode about Jim Jones. And yeah, it's really interesting the things that, you know, cults will do to try to get you in. Everyone is there for a different reason, but under like one group, which is contradictory. Alright. I feel like okay. Are you happy in your life, Helen? She says she's comfortable, but that she can be happy in a world in which the rich own the poor through capital and religion. She can't be... Oh, she can't be happy. I thought she said it can be happy. I was like, excuse me? She can't be happy in a world in which... She can't be happy in the world in which rich own the poor through capital and religion. Yeah. That's true. What did your family think about your arrest? She says they'll be fine. Okay. How did you manage to keep it hidden from them that you were recruited for a terrorist organization? She says that contrary to what movies might make you believe, the process involved less dark alley meetings than you might think. That's true. Do your other loved ones know about your involvement with the Liberation Front? She says, of course they do. Now that she's a convicted criminal. You seem very positive. You seem a very positive social presence, Helen. Oh god. You seem to have a very positive social presence, Helen. How come you aren't close to anybody? She says she doesn't know, that she never really connected with anybody. Nature and the universe have always been her best friends. Sounds like a line in existence. I'm sorry. People can feel when someone has a rotten core, and that is why they keep away from them. Food for thought. I'm sorry. I do hope that society can evolve beyond tribalism enough to be able to connect with those with different chills. Let's go with this one. Whatever. trust us a little bit more. She says that she agrees that the day in which unity and diversity is more than a political slogan is closer than you might think. Okay. Ads. Yes, you are right. Maybe I should do those now, because I do want to drink. Y'all, I'm going to do ads for 3 minutes. Use that time to drink some water, to have a snack, to stretch, to do what you gotta do. Go pee. We'll be back in 3. Be right back. Hi, everyone else. The interpreter is standing next to the hearing person. So the lady's reading our lips, apparently. I don't know why we just didn't get her an interpreter, but whatever. Yeah, the whole thing is bad. I mean, he should be sitting next to us. Or, like, in the middle, like, to the side. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, the interpreter's weird. But what can you do? Guys, I'm gonna get some water. Get some water. Drink water. I had a lot of coffee. It's a diuretic. I need water. Do you need water?
Hey, you getting some water?
Yeah, you want some water?
Yeah, could you give me a seltzie?
You want a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got this cat.
I see. She's upside down.
She's upside down.
Okay. I'll be back. I'll get water, everyone. Get some water. Do you want a cookie?
No, thank you.
Hi, Anton.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? I made oatmeal butterscotch cookies last night. They're good. Oatmeal butterscotch cookies have to be some of my favorite ones. There hasn't been a drawfee up in a while. We were told to stop posting until the legalities have been sorted out. You did remind me that I should ask. Or that I should see if we can. There will probably be a new Drawfee episode this week. I think. Unless there's another hiccup, which I hope there isn't.
It would be a beans though.
It would be a beans.
Yeah. Don't get people hyped for some real shit. No
Yeah.
real shit. Only that fake shit.
Yeah. We still never earn money off of it. And all of the nitty gritty hasn't been figured out yet. But we're still posting beans in hopes that we, you know, can keep you guys remembering us in these trying times. Anyway. Let's get back to the game. I have to get... Okay. Let's get back to the game. Joy jumped down from Jacob's lap. She's not in his lap anymore. And it's because I went to the kitchen and got myself a cookie. And water. Y'all, I've been thinking so much about Draw Detectives this week. And like, if I'll ever be able to do a Draw Detectives 2 and what I would do for it. That would make me so happy. Anyway. Let's get back to the game. The second we have anything official, we will let you guys know. We will scream it from the rooftops. So, and then, you know, maybe we'll have a Q&A at some point. Halarcticos, happy birthday to your dad. Alright. Travelers don't have to connect with those different shells. She says that she agrees that the day in which unity and diversity is more than a political slogan might be closer than you think. How do you manage to keep it hidden from that blah blah blah? Do you and loved ones? Sorry, blah blah blah. Okay. How did you go from yoga trainer to recruiter? She says, both guide the soul to fulfillment. Can you do a Drawfee live when that happens? You mean like a Twitch stream or like a live event? Cleric, I hope that we can continue with Draw Detectives. But has both guide the soul to fulfillment. How would you select who to pull in? He says that anyone willing to put everything on the line for society's progress is welcome. Who did she recruit? Cassandra Higgs. Did you recruit Cassandra Higgs? Well, obviously yes, you already know that. Did you recruit Linda? She says that dear Linda was here long before herself. I'm gonna ask about all of the women, because she's... Alright, well, we're out of ladies. Okay. Daryl Peterson? She said she only read about them in the papers after he was arrested. Did you recruit Fred Ennis? She says no. Gabriel Adams? She says he doesn't know who that is. Bino Weiss? No. Anton Roscoe? I think she hates Anton Roscoe. Alright. Did we already ask her about Cafe Frigi? Okay. How did you do it? Convince all these people to put everything on the line for the front. Many more people than the mainstream media would have us to believe in search of a higher purpose. How did you find people that might resonate with the front? It is obvious to me now that Liberation Front contains people with highly diverging opinions. Do you only recruit people with a similar outlook as yours? We know from other members that you communicated heavily through private chat rooms. Were you active in those chats as well? I feel like... I don't know, I'm gonna ask this. She states that she only did... What is that? What? She states that she only did what was right and that she would never poison such an important organization. Okay. What were the other members that you communicated heavily through private chat rooms? Were you active in those chats as well? She says that as much as she favors natural face-to-face communication, it was necessary at times to coordinate through secure channels. Were you active in any pet care chat rooms? She says no, that she doesn't understand why you would ask that. Okay. What are the chat rooms do you know of? Ooh, she says she tried to stay away from them, but she did not operate in... She did operate in a nutrition chat room and a parenting chat room. Yeah, her interpreter being behind her is wild, but what can we do? Was Linda in charge of the parenting chat room? She says she does not know this. Who brought you to the nutrition chat room? She says she was frequented it, but before the Liberation Front even existed. What? So she started it? Okay. We have 2 other friends of yours. Tell me about them. She said she saw Linda and Roscoe were also being brought in. What can you tell me about Anton and Roscoe? She says she doesn't know anything. Well, she had an adverse reaction to him before, so I think she does know something about Anton. What can you tell me about Linda Bailey? She explains that Linda was the one in charge of the operations cell, but refused to have her sons recruited to the front. Why did Linda not want her sons with the Liberation Front? She says that if the movement fails, they can at least watch the freak show from the first row, not from behind bars. Linda, I have some questions about you boys. Let's talk about you boys. Let's talk more about your kids. She is at max trust. Where can I bring it in about... Who is Linda's son's girlfriend? But isn't Linda's son like 15? It can't be anyone we know. Unless there was something highly unfortunate going on. Can we not ask her about what we just learned from Helen? Alright. Anton, as much as I don't want to talk to you. Oh boy. Did we ask him everything? Let's ask... So, we got a different response about the Cafe Frigi thing, which is, look, man, I get it. You have intel. Good for you. Look, the people going there, they are little fish, okay? No need to worry about them. Okay. Okay. Who gave you your orders? Mostly kind of do... we need him to trust us more. How can you justify all the suffering you've caused? She says she has a hard time sleeping after that. Oh, okay. This feels like a shitty question, but it's yellow, so I want to ask it. What did you hope to achieve with it all? She says dissolving all the power structures, capital, authority, religion, gender, and social rules. That sounds pretty good. Do you know what I respect about the Liberation Front? She asked what? What I respect about the Liberation Front is how you want to achieve a world finally ruled by the most meritorious? Nope. Nope. I feel like she's a number 3. Right? B Green Jonah? B Green Jonah is 3. I got a E accent aigu. I got a lot of 3. Alright. They just nodded approval. Cool. Let's talk about something else. See? She trusts us more! I don't want to ask this, but... She says indeed it was a factor. Okay. That got us nothing and I feel gross. What do we need? Let's talk about Cassandra and how you got her into trouble. She asked what else you want to know. What did you teach Cassandra in case she got caught? She says that she just taught her to be a reasonable human being that tries to defend our future. You know, though, that Cassandra broke and is the one who gave you up to us, don't you? Indeed, Cassandra didn't give us anything in the interrogation after we arrested her. Oh, no. I don't know. People are saying 1. I'm getting a lot of 1. Alright. The blink of disbelief and disappointment. She's facing life in jail. Don't you feel any guilt about involving her in all this, or she's facing life in jail? That did get her a little scared. I feel like she's gonna say that's what you gotta do for the future sometimes. Do you feel any guilt in involving her in all of this? But she could also just deflect this. People are saying too. Alright. She says that's what you think, that the military-industrial complex will victimize her, have her killed in a prison incident. Oh, she went up a scared point. You can't really think that you and Cassandra, both privileged to the extreme, are victims, can you? Hey, I hate the military-industrial complex as much as you do, but Cassandra was just sloppy. I feel like both of these answers are bad. I'm gonna vote for 4. 4. Yeah, I mean, saying I hate the military-industrial complex also puts her on our side. So, let's go with 4. But also we're like shitting on her friend with 4. Yeah. Alright, let's go with 4. Ah, she trusts us. She says that's true. There's a little kitty in Jacob's lap. Alright. Let's talk about something else. I don't know exactly what to ask her. Is it killing innocents wrong to you? She says that they were consumers who bankrolled the rotten order that we live in, playing the social roles patriarchal religions have given us, that they're barely a loss. Roscoe and Koufos have opposing ideologies. Yeah, no shit. Let's talk more about the ladies. Ah, here we go. We're talking to Anton Roscoe now. You know, Koufos says your whole thing about preventing the change of social roles is bullshit. And not what the LF is about. Oh yeah? Psh, what does that bitch know? She's nothing, unlike me. Okay. The people in this organization obviously have no respect for your outlook on things. Tell me about the next move is, and I'll try to get you a good deal with the prosecutor. Roscoe, look, it's obvious you weren't shit in the organization, as the others told me. I can get you a deal, just give me something worthwhile. I feel like let's suck up to him. Get number 2. What does everyone think? 2? Yeah. Alright. Let's go with 2. Fine, fine. Fuck those bitches. Fine. Look. A big bomb's coming up today at some factory. That's all I know. Excuse me? Since Linda Bailey is the leader of the 3 and at the front is targeting a factory, it's time to confront her. Linda! I do want to ask her about this before we confront her, though. Anton and Helen seem like very different people. How do you keep them working together? By making sure they have no time to discuss their naive outlook on life and society. That's how you make siblings in conflict work together. You don't give them time to bicker. I am so happy your kids do not live with you anymore. She's really good. They wrote her like pretty well as like a cult leader, the wife of a cult leader, basically. I'm just like, I don't know. She feels like so many wife of evil dudes. Evil wife of evil dudes in a cult that I've learned about last podcast on the left. Alright. Let's talk about something else. Yo, B. What factory? Ooh! What factory are you targeting? Oh my god, we have a timer now and it's 2:55. Oh, you found that out, huh? Good job. It's going up very, very soon. Hi. Hi, I'm Barbie. The fuck kind of weather is this? Your leadership. You ordered this thing. Tell me what the plan is. Come on, I want to know how this... Okay, so if you're new to this, timers count down every time you click a dialogue option. Come on, I want to know how this freak show might ever be stopped. We need to take back control over our lives. I understand that the common goal is bigger than individual ideology. Ideology is just a distraction that we must get over. Where is the bombing supposed to take place? J-Hube Jello. Linda. My sons. Alright, so... Oh yeah, she's calm as hell. She's on a -6. 3. We gotta vote for 3. I understand that the common goal is bigger than individual ideology. Ideology is just a distraction we must get over. I feel like that is leaning in. We do have some votes for 3. Yeah, she's definitely umbragey. Good luck, Lillian Knight. Where's everyone leaning right now? Alright, let's do 3. We can't scare her, so I agree. Really? Then you understand what we're doing. Your leadership, you ordered the thing. Tell me what the plan is. Do you really think I have the authority to order bombings? No. Okay. Maybe Anton knows, because... Let's talk more about the explosives. He still doesn't have anything, huh? Okay. Okay, that got her to trust us a little bit more. Do we just press her and say, where is the bombing supposed to take place? Don't worry about it now, Sunshine. Oh, shit. What factory are you targeting? No. Anton's red one. What factory are you targeting? You're useless to me. What factory are you targeting? She said she's glad to hear the news that the means of production are being liberated and that maybe you should ask Linda. Who gave you your orders to make them? My own initiative, of course. I know you are high in the ranks, but an operation of the scale is surely above status what you have at the front. Lady Luck trusts me managing my own cell. What?
Who are you?
You should use all the things you've learned about the front and try to convince Linda that she can share the next target with you. What factory are you targeting? Your leadership, close to Lady Luck. I know it'll happen. What's the plan? The plan is to make a change, honey. This is my dog talking. Gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Should we try this new one? Maybe we really lean into her trusting us. Just really feed into her stupid psycho ego. Yeah. What? Alright, she just gave that up so fast. The 25 Ascent Road, south of town. It's a weapons plant. It'll blow up spectacularly. We have to scramble. Yes! Go team. Go team. The writing in this game is ridiculous. But also, anytime anyone writes anything about politics in a game, I find it ridiculous. But I'm enjoying the mechanics again, so, you know, whatever. Alright. STPD press release. Alright, stupid press release, yes. Stupid press release. 3 individuals suspected of having deep ties with the Liberation Front have today been arrested. All of them confessed to being involved with the various terror cells that initiated the bomb attacks. Anton Roscoe, a young adult movie director with a track record of sexual abuse accusations, human trafficking accusations, unpaid worker accusations. This is the only true one, right? Or was the abuse one there too?
Who are you?
This is my dog talking. Gifted another Chief 1 sub. Thank you very much. Was it abuse or just unpaid? The sexual abuse is also true, so let's do that. Was found to have used his studio as a front to deliver explosives. Yeah, okay. So let's go with that. Was found to have used his studio as a front to deliver explosives to various Liberation Front members, including Gabriel Adams. In the basement of Linda Bailey, raw materials and chemicals were used to manufacture the explosive ordnance of the same type and caliber that was used by the Liberation Front. A widow and single mother, her tutelage has been revoked by her children, and her children have been placed in foster care. And her children were unaware of their mother's criminal activities, and she forced her children to assist her in criminal activities. That's a straight up freaking lie. Her tutelage has been revoked and her children have been placed in foster care. That's also a lie, aren't they, with her parents? Her children were unaware of their mother's criminal activities. I think that's the only one that's true, right? Helen Koufos has been linked to the terrorist Cassandra Higgs, and she confessed to recruiting her and several others, recruiting her to commit one of the terrorist attacks, to manipulating her to commit other terrorist, recruiting her and several others, maybe? Is that one true? Recruiting her and several others, is that the best one? Okay, cool. All of these confessions are the result of diligent investigative the result of the aid and cooperation of the general public. Diligent investigative efforts. Wasn't it diligent investigative efforts? This brings us much closer to ending the Liberation Front, finding out what the Liberation Front's next target is, ending the Liberation Front. Hi, puke by a fluke. All these confessions are results of diligent investigation and Liberation Front. Sounds good? How does that sound? We Gucci. Alright, we going. Let's go. Here's our team. These fuckers are ready for another attack. We need to treat this as cold, hard fact. Get to it now! Identify where this factory is exactly. Evacuate the place urgently. Go, go, go! Okay. So, let's get an HR report, as always. Let's get... What's everyone's percentages looking like here? Ooh, Jennifer has the best statistics of anyone. Tabs is still low, but they can do the by the book with pretty good certainty. Let's have Tab have the by the book. Lila Durrett, thank you for the sub. Okay. Jennifer can do it all except formulate a budget request. We don't really need money right now. Attempt to reestablish contact with the informer who has gone off the radar. They're no longer giving us reports. That might be good. Consult Professor... Well, Mordecai is also... Yeah. No, we don't need money. I might consult... Senior officer or contact informer. This is my dog talking. I appreciate the work that you're doing because I had to sign up for Medicare myself. Or I signed up for Medicaid, so. Thank you for the hard work that you do. You're doing good work. I know that's hard, but... Receive key advice and PR support. I feel like we gotta do that. Because we've been bad with the people. Yeah, let's get him to consult senior officer. Let's get Jennifer to contact informer. Let's go with that. Extended PR report. Order a detailed evaluation from the whatever company of how key stakeholders currently view the task force as led by you. Okay. If we want the public to like us more, maybe we should do the CO overtime. Assign overtime to the agents in order to participate in a community outreach program that has officers engaging with the at-risk youth. This will allow teens to gain a better understanding of police work, blah, blah. Okay. I feel like that's probably good, right? Okay, we can do this one. Get Jennifer back in there. And bonuses? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's continue. Alright, what we got? Success, success, success. Alright. We've tracked her down again. We can have another sit down. That's with the informer. Chief called in to say that they appreciated the balanced books we keep. Joseph Ward has agreed to come in and speak to you. So our popularity went up. Our press approval went down. The authorities love us. Yay! Yay to all of it. Cool. Because this was in the red. This was down one. Or, was it? Was it down one? Anyway. Whatever. We did good. We did good. HR report. Okay. How's everyone's motivation? That's really the only thing I care about. Very high. High. Very high. That's the first time we have very high for these two and high for Tab. Tab has been at like moderate, I think, this whole game. Go Tab. Tab's getting excited because I'm throwing Tab a lot of money. A city hall at odds with itself. What do these two lines mean? What? This is a bad chart. Whatever. Alright. Oh, we got our red string wall, which we basically never look at. I love that Roscoe's just by himself, as he should be, but he's all the way out here. Little stupid dingus. Alright. Whee! Alright, cool. Chief, someone's here to see you. This is Joseph Ward. More than 2 decades ago, he led a team, sort of like ours, against the Burgundy riots. I know we're American, but since we're written by British people, it comes off as very British, so I'm just going to keep with the British accent. Greetings. Meeting room's ready for you. Mr. Ward, it's an honor to speak with someone as experienced as you. You're recommended to me. Can't say I understand why. Fuck off. It's an honor. Oh, don't sugarcoat things. Tell me what this is all about. Alright. I asked you here because I need some operational advice. I asked you here because I need to understand what we're dealing with. I asked you here because I can't trust anyone in this office. The last one's bad. All of these things that make me sound incompetent, though. I asked you here because we need to understand what we're dealing with. I need some operational advice. I need to understand what we're dealing with. You're dealing with people, Greenie. Hard nut to crack. But why me? Put in the hours defending people from a threat that they didn't even understand. You successfully organized and managed a anti-terrorism squad. You're dealing with all sorts of people before you know how they think. Burgundy Riots does sound like a drag queen. I'm gonna say 2. Yeah, 2. Ha! Such as you think I did, I winged it every step of the way. Oh, so you're wasting my time. That's cool. Tell me about the Burgundy Riots operation you led. There's a lot of anger in those times. People just couldn't sit and talk anymore. Everyone was so divided. Okay. What was their motivation at the time? At first, they were angry at the government. But soon things spiraled out of control and these groups came extreme political agendas. Whatever. How did you approach the situation? We had to differentiate between regular protesters and extremists. We didn't let the terrorists blend in with the crowds or manipulate their anger. How did you catch the leadership? When we uncovered what they were planning, we used that information to convince their underlings to rat them out. Most of them didn't want anything to do with actual terrorists. What are your thoughts on the Liberation Front? I think it's just that, a front. A nice cover for someone does their work. A nice cover under which someone does their work. You're right. Most of the suspects I've spoken to have been manipulated into helping the front. Cut the head off the snake. The others will calm down. On what do you think we should focus our efforts? Explosives, weapons. The front didn't just build all these networks. They are working with established criminals. And these criminals don't have loyalty or any ideology. I'd like for you to join my team. I don't want him to join my team. Should I ask him to join my team? Is he just gonna say no? Alright. Okay. I got him on my team. I don't know if that'll be good or not, but I got him on my team. So, Rachel, tell me, why did you try to give us a slip? Look, I'm sorry. I explained everything, but no, I didn't try to give anyone the slip. Very well, I'm listening. It's a bit more complicated, but me and my boyfriend rented a new place. Oh, that's right, her boyfriend's in the front. Me and my boyfriend rented a new place. Well, not only that, but we also quit our jobs. It's weird, I know, but he insisted that we lay low for a while. Rachel, who's your boyfriend? Rachel? Rachel? Who are you dating? Just, asking for no reason whatsoever, but who's your boyfriend? Why exactly did he insist that you'd lay low? Okay, Rachel, this is it. I need your boyfriend's name or I'm arresting you in conspiracy. Oh. Did these bastards make the poor guy crack? Made him fully paranoid? There's a vote for 3 here. Lubricate. Rachel Dish. Who do you like? Yeah, let's go with 1. I didn't really understand. He got this message from Miss Luck or Lady Luck or whatever they call her to lay low. Good. Good. Okay. Lady Luck wrote to him personally? Or, the leader of the Liberation Front writing to him personally. It seems like your boyfriend is really climbing the organizational ladder, isn't he? We have a vote for 2. We have a vote for 1. She's our, like, informer. We've spoken to her before, and her boyfriend is in the Liberation Front. She's been giving us some info. Lady Luck wrote to him personally. I don't think so. From what I gathered, they all got the same message. It's the only time this happened, from what I understood. Since we last spoke, did you hear any names you could give us? No, still nothing. Any change in how they organize? No, not really, honestly. I just saw he stopped using that pet care chat room. Which is kind of ironic with the pigeons and all. What? Has he been involved in any attacks? No, I'm sure he hasn't. He's too busy with those damn pigeons. Pigeons? Yeah, he out of the blue decided to buy like 30 pigeons and train them to send messages. It is so not working. Is the front starting to use homing pigeons to communicate? Do you think you can notify us when he sends one of the messages? We could intercept it. Yeah, sure, but don't go posting pigeon snipers anytime soon. He's freaking hopeless. More than half the pigeons died or flew away, and he's trying to get them to return with a message for quite a while now without any result. Why did you go with him? I don't want to leave him now. Especially not now. Not now? Yeah, leaving your life behind and going into hiding can be very lonely. Honestly, I do fear a bit for his mental health, especially now when we aren't really going out of the house as much. I can't imagine that'd be hard. I can't imagine what it'd be like not going out all the time. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It is so dark in the apartment right now. Okay. Okay, that's all I can ask. CP Bear Cat is continuing gifts of the got. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel bad for this poor lady. She's definitely gonna die. Or something. Dad, I'd like you to meet Mr. Ward. He's here to help us despite his retirement. Azure Sparrow subscribed. Thank you. Team, meet Joseph. He's an old school terror squasher. He's aiding us in crushing the front. I'm gonna say the first one. Everyone's confused by this. Please call me Joseph or Joe. Welcome, Joseph. It's great to have some reinforcements. Your resume... You can go on through. Your resume is quite impressive. Your contributions may be invaluable. Thank you kindly for having me. It's daunting, yet thrilling to be back. We evacuated the factory, and we've determined that there could have only been one way for someone to circumvent the systems and bring in any explosives. Thank you for the sub, Flower. Yeah, I also don't trust the new dude. I don't know why I signed him on. I think it was an option, so I took it. It needs to have been someone with special access to the digital security systems. The system does confirm that special access was used during this last week. This was the first time in months. Only 3 people have special access. The CEO and the factory owner, one Aaron King. The security... The chief of security, one Stephen Muradian, and the police officer that audited their security system 18 months ago to clear it as safe. One Tab Thompson. Tab, no! I hope you understand. Tab has to be part of this questioning. No! Tab is fine. I'm gonna say this one. We can't look like we're giving our own a pass. Exactly. Not to mention this is how Liberation Front has shockingly wide spectrum of members. Get in there. Well, didn't we see that thing that we had that HR report that said that they had extremist friends, but they no longer talk to them. So maybe this was like something from the past. I don't think Tab had anything to do with this. Meanwhile, we'll try to get this Benno Weiss, who is hiding with his uncle, out of state. What time is it? Ew, it's about time to end the stream. Y'all, it's time to end the stream. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's that dude that's in Law and Order Criminal Intent. Is that lady's assistant and whatever. Anyway. Tab. Alright, well. I'm not judging her for her past. Their past. I'm saying maybe in the past, that's when they did the security thing. Because they were involved in the extremist things, but they're no longer involved with the terrorist things. Or the extremist things. They weren't ever involved with the terrorist things. But I'm saying, since their circumstances were different before, maybe they were involved because of that, but they are no longer. So I don't think they're involved at all now. But I think we're going to end it here. Lauren Curio, good luck with your exams. I hope everyone is still... Daughter of Isolith, welcome to the stream, and I'm sorry we're ending. I hope everyone is enjoying this game. I know there's a lot of stupid things in it, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm enjoying the ideas and concepts, or not ideas and concepts, I'm enjoying the mechanics. But great. I'm glad everyone's into it. I'll continue it on my own streams. We will be streaming again, not tomorrow, but Wednesday night. And yeah, probably at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the Twitter. That's it. I will raid Eli's stream. I gotta make sure that I spell it correctly. Is it just Pig Dog? No. What's Eli's thing? Oh, it's underscore dog. That's what I thought. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna go. We're gonna raid Eli. Wonderful Eli. Everyone get ready to raid. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good day tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Stay inside. Social distance. I know it's hard, but we got to do it. Take care of everyone. Wear a mask if you go out, even if you're social distancing. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands thoroughly. 30 seconds. All that jazz. Let's raid now. Goodbye.